Stop. Don't click away. Listen. In 2 minutes, I'll explain to you every game mode that is going to be in EA Sports College Football 25. In 5 minutes, you'll be wondering how you didn't sub up to this channel sooner with all the information that'll be coming out between now and drop day, about 25 days from now. So, be sure to hit that sub button, if nothing else, if you enjoy this content. My page will be geared towards all these modes in the game when it comes out. So let's take a deep dive into each mode and what there is to expect from each. Alright, let's dive right into this. I'll get you the game modes real quick so that you know, and then we'll do a deep dive, and not really a deep dive, maybe a 5-minute dive, if that, for everything. But I just want to show you the game modes and what there is to expect. Alright, let's dive into the game modes to expect in College Football 25. So, for starters, you have the Dynasty mode. You have Road to Glory, you have Ultimate Team, and you have Road to College Football Playoff. Those are the 4 modes that they've given us information on so far. So let's touch base here on which ones that I will be doing, which will be all of them. At one point, I will be getting Platinum for this, if you're a PlayStation player, to complete everything that the challenges are. I just like to do those in general. But let's get into this. Dynasty. Dynasty is create a coach, build a powerhouse, college football program from the ground up. Establish your coaching staff, recruit the best talents, utilize the transfer portal, watch your program ascend. Basically, it's the most simplest form of the college football that everybody remembers. Everybody loves Dynasty and Road to Glory. But we'll talk about Dynasty right now. So there's been a few leakage articles about what to expect from Dynasty. But most of the stuff that I'm reading, you can expect that you can create a coach. You can either start as a defense coordinator, offense coordinator, or a head coach. I think it's a really cool way to look at it, to where if you wanted to start as a head coach, you could at a small program, or you want to start at Michigan or Ohio State, one of the big programs, that's on you. I personally will be doing one that is for sure the Cats, aka Wildcats, UK, best team of football, not really, but my favorite team. So I will definitely be doing one Dynasty of that. There's the other camp that wants to start as a defense coordinator, offense coordinator for a small school, move your way up as you would in a normal dynasty, so in real life. So those are all the options that you have. Some of the stances are, I guess, dynasties I'll be starting on. Like I said, I'll do one with Kentucky. I'll do one where I start out as a small school as a defense coordinator, offense coordinator. I haven't decided which one. Probably offensive, because I'm not very good at defense in these games. But do that and then move my way up the ranks. So I think it's really cool how they set up the tiers this year. Here's the rankings broken down by tier. As you can see over here on my mouse cursor, there is Tier 1, which is what basically EA Sports gave college football based on their tier finishes. So you have Tier 1, Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson. As you can see here, these big logos. These are teams that finished their tier system, how they finished AP poll at the end of the season. I love to see this down here with my Cats, down here at the bottom. Or not the bottom, but the middle of Tier 2. That's how much of a step up we have in our program. You see this here with the Florida, Tennessee, so on and so forth. But that's what I'm going to definitely start one dynasty with. And you come down here on these other ones. You have James Madison, you have UAB, Ohio, UTEP, Purdue down there. That's interesting. But basically take one of these small schools, or Tier 4, as they listed here. Start from that and work your way up to one of these Alabama, Ohio State, Notre Dame, and so on. So that's probably the path I'll take. Feel free to take a screenshot of this or pause the video and look at this. This is a really cool tier list that they gave for this information. But yeah, there's all kinds of countless opportunities that you can do for Dynasty. So like I said, you have Dynasty mode. It's a really unique way that you can go about everything, but you'll be able to recruit the best talent. I've seen some people want to do, I'll only take talent from this state. That's the endless possibilities of Dynasty. So that's what makes it really fun. You utilize transfer portal, and then you can watch your program become what it is, or you can go from school to school, bettering your head coach. So that's a really unique, like I said, way to play the game. That's a very popular form in Dynasty to play Dynasty. Road to Glory. That's going to be the next one, where you create your own player and put them as a student athlete created. As it says here, live the life of a student athlete with your created player and take home the Heisman as you build an unforgettable college football legacy, manage your weekly schedule, GPA, and your image, earn coach trust to get more playing time, and use transfer portal to get time and glory to you deserve. So Road to Glory is basically the creative player. You live the D1 lifestyle, because it's D1 football, and it's just kind of a unique way where it takes your GPA, all that you would if you were a student athlete, how you would approach all this in the first place. So this is a way that you can play the game, get the full experience as if you were going to college at a D1. Sometimes I wish I would have gone and played D1 football instead of basketball. That's neither here nor there, but it just allows you to play as a student athlete, which is an interesting take of basically kind of living the life that there is, whether that's, in the old one you could go to parties, you could build your chemistry that way, I think it was Campus Legend was the one that it was, where it was like you built your clout, for lack of a better word, on campus and built your stuff up that way. Now, I do believe you are allowed to, if I read this correctly, you are allowed to upload your player into Madden once it starts, but you can't take a player that's already in the game and take them to Madden due to the NFLPA rules, so on and so forth. Maybe down the road they'll work that out. I'm sure they will. They know people love that kind of stuff. But this is another form of the game mode that you can play. Look at this. We're moving at a fast pace. Now we'll move down to Ultimate Team. Ultimate Team is one of the best modes in my opinion. I love playing the MUT modes in football. I did 2K My Team for 2 years, I think, as streaming on a different channel. Started over in pursuit of other things, but now here we are back. I love Ultimate Team. I love building a team full of old players, or who was your favorite college players at the time. That's what was really unique about MUT. You get to play with the legends of football when I was playing Madden, and then same thing with 2K, build your team that way. But it'll be really cool to see who they have the rights to. I would assume that they have the rights to all the NFL players as is, or that are in there right now. As far as greats that I would love to see is like a Reggie Bush card. There's all kinds of opportunities for people that didn't make it in the NFL, but they were amazing college athletes, i.e. Tim Tebow. Take your pick of Heisman quarterbacks that don't pan out. But I am really excited about Ultimate Team. I love Ultimate Team. I will be doing no money spent as long as there is a auction house, which I assume there will be if it's set up just like Madden is, where you have the auction house, you can get it that way. I'll be doing a lot of deep dive videos on that. You can follow me over on Twitch at Nexus Platinums as my handle. That's where I'll be doing all my gameplay live. On YouTube, I will edit the videos down to give you how I got things and no money spent, the agendas that I complete, and kind of give you a condensed version, so if you don't have time to watch the stream or pop in the stream, you can see what I did that day or over a couple of days to complete challenges. So I really love that. I love explaining the game. I love hopping in chat, talking with people, so feel free to show up. I'll stream on YouTube every now and then, but Twitch will be where I stream live, and then I'll break it down on YouTube here later and put out those videos for everybody to see as well, just in case you're not on Twitch. So definitely be sure to check me out, Nexus Platinums. Also check me out on Twitter, Nexus Platinums, Twitter as well. I will show you here, since we're on the article here. This is my profile here. Nexus Platinums, hit me up, I'll give you a follow back. But the last mode here that we have is, and I honestly, I think this is a really cool thing because it's the road to the college football playoff. So I'm assuming it's going to be the 12-team playoff, which none of us know how that's going to work. I mean, we know the basics, but we haven't seen it in form how it's going to work. So it'll be really cool to see how it plays out before the actual season finishes, to see how we like. Maybe you think it's stupid before you get to it, and it's like, this is the stupidest thing ever. But I really do think the 12-team playoff would be really unique for college football moving forward. I don't think they can do much more past 12. Then you turn into where it's like people want to talk about expanding the March Madness tournament from 64 to whatever it ends up being. But I don't think that's a great form. But like I said, I want to keep this short and sweet so that you can see all the game modes that are coming out, maybe that you can see what you do. Be sure to sub up to the channel. Also, let me know in the comments what mode you will be playing. I think that's really cool to see all the different styles that people want to play. Also, if you're playing Ultimate Team, let me know if you're going to play Ultimate Team, and let me know what team you're going to play in Dynasty. As always, you all have a good day, and I will see you next time.